Okay, now we're going to discuss two vowels together, the vowel teams. So previously, we talked about CVC words, which are consonant, vowel, consonant words, where the vowel makes its short sound. And then we talked about the super E, and how super E makes a vowel say its name. And now we're going to talk about two vowels together, which also makes a vowel say its name. And all three of those songs that will help reinforce those rules are on the Mark D. Pencil and Friends Learning with Hip Hop CD, which is at markdpencil.com and on iTunes. And so this is the two vowels together song and rule. And so in that song and in the Super E song, they begin by saying there are two ways to make a vowel say its name. Super E and two vowels together. And like I said previously, the first thing you do when you see a word that you've never seen before is you find the vowels. So I'm going to find my vowels here. And then I ask myself, or I tell myself, there are two ways to make a vowel say its name. Super E and two vowels together. Let's see, do I have a super E? Well, I have an E, but is he a super E? Now, a super E, if I think back to the song and that rule, he can jump back one letter, and if he finds a vowel, he can make it say his name. But as you see here, if we jump back one letter, he's got nowhere to go, so he's going to fall and crash. So this is not a super E. But I do have two vowels together. So when I have two vowels together, the second one does the walking, and the first one does the talking. So I draw the line, just like I did with super E. When super E didn't say anything, I draw the line through it. And I do the same thing here with the second vowel. So that I remind myself that the A doesn't make a sound. So he gave up all his power when he walked away to make this first vowel say his name. And when I do that, I just make the vowel big at the bottom to remind myself that he's going to say his name. So his name is E. His sound is E, but his name is E. And so I have to make him say his name, E, when I sound out or decode this word. So let's begin. T, E, T, and now I'm going to skip this A. T, M, team, team. And then when you practice this with real and with fake words, and using the two vowels together song on the Mark D. Pencil and Friends CD, that will help reinforce this rule for you and your students.